When finding players to Uber in casual, I see many giveaway signs that prove they can handle an Uber correctly. I first recommend finding players that are playing as power classes, as they are classes designed to receive Ubers in conventional playstyles. Next is what loadout they are using. I always look to pocket demos first, as out of the 4 combo classes they are able to deal the most damage. So, when I joined this payload server and there are 2 demos, I ask who wants to place crit stickies in setup time. One demo has the sticky jumper, which is an individual playstyle not suited for medics. But another demo player is using the very best loadout for their class, all stock items. You can check this out by pressing the inspect item key when your crosshair is looking at the player. So I give him crit sticky traps, making sure there's more than 20 seconds left before I do so, and once the crit stickies are out, the enemy can see them but they don't know where we are since we are hidden by this wall. When 3 seconds shows up on the timer, the demo charges his shot, and as soon as the door opens, I activate the crits. The first sticky travels a very long distance and catches out the players at the back for increased damage, whilst the other crit stickies finish the other front players off. Demo mains love a medic who can make them the center of attention and listen to when they want their medic to Uber. They are the strongest class that can pocket me if done correctly, but also the hardest. However, many medics are unsure who to follow or stay with, which can create difficulties surviving and having fun for the aspiring medic main. If I'm playing with a demo main who is frustrated that he can't carry his team, here are some ways that I can make his life easier. Demo men will either play very aggressive or very defensive depending on the situation at hand. So how I prepare for it is I equip the stock medigun for any team, or situationally the crit screen for red. Blue crits can work rarely, but this can make pushes harder because of the increased frequency of sentry guns. Also, expect your demo pocket to receive a lot of damage when pushing aggressively. And to prevent that, I have the Crusader's crossbow ready when he is standing still and no fights are taking place. Have the demo player move more predictably to make arrow shots easier. And when I feel unsafe, I tell him in the chat that I'm leaving the fight. This is huge. It's okay to leave an overextended demo behind if your life is at risk. Your Uber is more important than someone's death. After all, if standing in this position is giving you bad vibes, get out of there and fall back. To make smooth getaways easier, I recommend pulling out the amputator when running away, holding crouch every 1 second to prevent snipers headshotting you, and then taunting when at a safe place with your back behind the wall. Spies can still backstab me in this position, and it's even possible to look around the wall to give my team extra information. But in the heat of the moment, it can take a spy an extra second to backstab me, enough for them to miss the stab completely. I can regenerate health faster in this melee state, which has saved my life from afterburn more often than you think, and I'm still healing my teammates at the rate of a regular medigun, which makes my job as a solo healer a lot easier. Just make sure not to overabuse the amputator, or you will die a lot. Use it only for emergency healing. When I have decided via setup time that the demo is my ideal pocket partner over a soldier or heavy, what I do is I focus all healing towards him, unless he is fully overhealed at 260, which means I should then look at others to heal until my pocket's overheal is gone. By doing this, I create moderately quick Uber build times, whilst also keeping the demo player topped up and happy. The main key to a good Uber is preparation. Before Ubering, I tell my teammate to reload all of his guns, to be overhealed, and to be behind a choke point. When he's ready to push, activate it. He should now be charging forward using up all of his ammo as much as possible, whilst still shooting accurately. Do this correctly and many pushes will be successful no matter how many teammates are down. The trick is to use Uber charges as often, yet as decisive as possible. And that comes with time. As a medic, it is paramount that I must stay away and make myself not look at what the other team is doing, even if I use my Uber charge. It's a terrifyingly hard skill to remember to do often. It's as tricky as critting a bad habit, and can only truly be learned by watching my own recordings. But by doing this, my only real threat now is mobility classes and spies. Speaking of spies, don't try to melee them. They'll always find a way to kill you. Anyway, notice how the entire time I have never looked at what the enemy team is doing, but turning around spy checking myself every few seconds. This longevity creates easy godlike streaks, stress-free gameplay, and overall many Uber charges. To make this work even better, however, the demo main needs to take control of what the medic does, as he can see what's going on and will survey the entire battlefield for me. I am unable to do that, otherwise enemies will either take chase or I will get picked off. The idea of the demo telling me where to go, when to organise an Uber push, and telling me when to activate Uber is very important if demo and I want to be alive much more often. Give the demo player the morale and mental support he needs to succeed. Just like what other classes should do to medics, I congratulate them on the successful push or crazy pick, and show him how he could position himself, if necessary, to help better suit my playstyle. This will instinctively create better coordination and teamwork overall. After all, every medic and demo plays differently. As long as he isn't berating me or being toxic towards me, he is a great person to be playing with more often. Now, I am giving you medic mains a little test. Play on some casual servers, and when the game actually begins, you have 30 seconds to figure out based on their class, movement, and loadout who is a good person to pocket for this match. Another good trick is to later on look for signs of killstreak weapon usage and who has the most points. If you get it right 4 out of 5 times during play, staying alive will be much easier for you and therefore medic will be a lot more fun to play. Did this help? If so, please support my YouTube channel in any way you see fit and give me some video suggestions in the comments. Ta-ra!